we're seeing 55 minutes gone. And the coaching staff of Dunbenholden will be very happy once the scoreline continues to remain like this.
Here's Turner. Did play for Montego Bay United as well, did Navon Turner. Dean Pennycook. Patient.
I think they need to do more of this. Just keep the ball knocking around a little bit. They are leading.
But the issue with that now, when you have Nicholas Nelson being isolated, the long ball, it's really just a gamble for him to get such a long ball. So you really can't have it both ways. Can't have your cake and eat it too, they'd say. Tyreek Wilson flicks it out to O'Dane Murray. I'd love to see him advancing much more.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. He's a little quiet in the second half. Here's another ball up front, hoping to find Nicholson, but that was good defending.
That was excellent defending, you know, Orville. Here he is. Murray has Frankson close beside. Neil gets the pass. Can they do something now?
Molynes. The left-hand flank is wide open.
Tyreek Wilson gets it to Jason Wright. He goes further wide. Murray turns inside, gets around one. Flicks it to Devon Davis. Back to Murray. Can he get something off? Oh, yes, he can. And the save had to be made from Peter Harrison. And that's what you want from a Molynes perspective. Good play, holding the ball together, being in proximity, and playing off each other. And O'Dane Murray, we did say we wanted him forward, and that's what we want to see.
Here's Nicholas Nelson.
Here's Nicholas Nelson.
Wow.
Can't get around Darren Denai. I tell you, he's a keeper of quality, Orville Higgins. And Nicholas Nelson, in case he didn't remember him from last season, that was a timely reminder of his quality.
High quality play on both ends of the field. We were saying O'Dane Murray has to be a part of the attack of Molynes. Here's the throw coming inside. We'll talk about that later. Now cleared, and then we saw Nicholas Nelson, and that is what he'll feed off. He's up front, he's alone, he'll feed off those long balls coming in on the counter, because they are the Dunbenholden team is not overly attacking. There they are passing the ball around at the back. They are saying, we are leading 1-0, come and get it. But every now and again they'll do that, they'll boot it long. And that time around Nicholas Nelson almost got to the end of it.
Turner picks it up. Goes back to Pennycook.
Yeah, there's
his
a long
ball
ball
forward.
to Nelson. Too long.
Darren Denai under control in this match. Neil gets it out to Murray. Given away. Nelson. Still Nelson. Nelson! Oh, wow! How did he miss that? Unbelievable! From a man of quality, a man of class. That lacked tact. And he knows he has let down his team and let down his reputation as well.
Look at how he got away from his defenders here. Got away from one, got away from two. Just lost his shape, just panicked a little bit. And usually what separates the good forwards from the great ones is the ability not to panic, to stay calm just as you're about to pull the trigger. Did well to dummy the first defender that came, was about to release, allowed himself not to kick. And another defender slipped by, got it perfectly, but just panicked a little bit and just dragged the shot high. You expect better from a player with that kind of quality.
Yeah. Just at the hour mark of this encounter, Dunbenholden still leading Molynes, 1-0. You're just joining us. Welcome to Rain FM Jamaica Premier League action on One Love TV. Corner kick for Dunbenholden. Beckford steps forward to take this corner. Ricardo Beckford gets height to the back post. Over Chevoy Watkin. Does recover, but it's still a scramble there. Watkin and Rigg. Watkin trying to turn Rigg.
Corner. You have to like Watkins' persistence, not giving up on that. He was tussling and fighting. His team leading 1-0, but he's not settling for a 1-0. You could see him still working hard for that loose ball and was rewarded with a corner kick. Let's see if Dunbenholden can make something of it.
That's the kind of energy you want from your player at all times in the game, ensuring that You fight for every loose ball. Scramble as you need to. Nicholas Nelson steps over for the corner. Lifts it in the area. And that's a point-blank header. And he can't get it on target, did Pennycook. Darren Denai was right there as well. Didn't see much about it. His positioning was good, but I'm not sure he had the kind of control in the area that a goalkeeper needs to have. But that was a tantalizing delivery, Orville.
That was everything that you wanted, Darren Pennycook, and they tell you that when you get up, head low. Maybe he headed it too low. The ball hit the ground. Look at that. Hit the ground before it got to the keeper. That's what the textbook tells you to do, to hit down. But maybe he could have directed that header to the far post. He was concentrating on heading it down. And maybe that, in the end, may what have cost him a goal. Maybe he should have just hit it back where it was coming from to the far post. Maybe his chance would have been better. And is that a substitution? What's happening here?
Seemingly a substitution for Molynes. We'll give you confirmation of that in a short while.
But Dunbenholden missing 2 goals in
quick succession.
And if Molynes come back and find a goal from somewhere, Dunbenholden will only have themselves to blame. They've had 2 glorious opportunities to double their 1-0 lead. Yeah, so we see
so
some
another change
up.
was made by Dunbenholden. Dimitri Edwards replacing Gerald Neal.
Yep.
That's Dimitri Edwards. In for Gerald Neal. Of course, Neal was on a yellow card.
That one was up front to Jason Wright. Jason Wright started off well, but forced to be coming back a little bit more and more for the balls. You want to see him just in and around the box, but as you said, he's been used as the number 10 for much of the season so far.
Here's Dunbenholden.